Dr. Hicks, when you see, when you hear, when you feel, when you experience this, what do you think is behind these numbers in higher ed?
Well, first of all, the thousands of higher ed institutions are a sign of strength and importance in the American economy and its society. So it is a vibrant, dynamic part of our economy. We're the 10th largest export industry in America, and it's a pride of U.S. industry that we have the best higher education system in the world. So there is some movement. The demographic trends show what is sometimes called the demographic cliff that is coming, and that's particularly among white U.S. domestic students, more swaying towards the Northeast. But overall, there will be fewer college-age kids coming in coming years. So I also believe that the international market of students is very strong and a wonderful way for American values to be expressed and infused into leaders around the world. So there is a market out there, but that's one of the interesting discussions, is how international students are welcome in the country, and how, do they want to come or not? What's that demand? But small private colleges are struggling at the current moment because their model has is not as strong economically. They don't have the state behind them. They don't have as many public resources. And what I would call, there's a flight to quality. So schools like the top research universities and the top national liberal arts colleges are actually way up in applications. And so the demand for Carolina, Duke, Wake, Davidson is very high and increasing.
Mm-hmm. John, question?
So one of the issues that have come up in higher education in recent years, of course, is freedom of expression, free speech questions on campus. And then the flip side of that is students feeling harassed, students feeling disregarded or even attacked for their backgrounds. Is there a difficult balance to strike, particularly on a private college, which is not subject to directly to the First Amendment regulation, between free speech, giving students the right to express themselves, and others giving the right to express themselves, and making sure that we don't have students harassed? We obviously saw that after the October 7th events.
Mm-hmm. There's absolutely a tension there between free expression and mutual respect owed to every person on a college campus and beyond. And so free expression is a fundamental value. Like Davidson College pulled a group of students, faculty, and alumni together to write Davidson's commitment to freedom of expression. And 2 years ago, we affirmed that on the faculty side and the trustee side. And I just had it posted on the wall in the center of Chambers Building across from our honor code signatures. So we want as much free expression as possible. But we actually, as a moral community, as an educational community, Davidson only has 2,000 students and just under 1,000 employees in a community. We actually have higher expectations of each other than just what the First Amendment would allow in speech. So that line of what is harassing or discriminatory is a hard one. And we always want to remember that we're an educational institution and our students are 18 to 22 years old. They're learning. And so we think first of education before we start thinking about rules or discipline. And so to even be able to talk with mutual respect about what is acceptable and what's not acceptable requires imagining yourself in another's shoes. And that, of course, is part of the educational exercise.